Hello guys, welcome back to another video here on the Dave Goodger FM channel. It's time for another I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles Strikerless West Ham video, and we are getting down towards the business end of the season now. We're going to be recapping the games played in March. They are a game that are bookended by two games in the FA Cup. We'll jump straight in and see how we've been getting on. Like I said, this is a video here that's bookended by two FA Cup games. We've got the fifth round, then we'll have the quarter-final games, and in between that we've got a couple of Premier League games and also the Champions League first round knockout second leg against Napoli. First up, as I said, last time out you saw us, we won the Carabao Cup 3-0 against Leeds. That was a nice one, getting a little tick on the trophy list out of the way. It's the first time we've won that. First time we've got out past the fourth round. So opening up 1st of March, nice and easy. It was FA Cup 5th round day. We were at home to Fulham. We had the back to the 5-2-3-0. Martin Noble came in for a game. Bowen was on the bench. He'd been looking tired the past couple of games, so Ben Rahama came in for him. Apart from that, it was business as usual in there. We did start out the blocks very, very fast here. We had a goal disallowed after 6 minutes. But the first goal didn't come until the second half. Thomas on the outside, throwing the ball over, and Charles Alina with the volley. And then with 15 to play, Jarrod Bowen running through from a through ball and coolly slotting it under the keeper to make it 2-0. It wasn't as cut as dried as it sounded. In the first half, it was very, very tight. Neither team really had anything. Second half, we pushed forward to it. They had a goal ruled out 5 minutes before half-time, but he was blatantly offside. They also missed a penalty with 20 minutes to play. That said, we restricted them to just 2 shots. So, yes, it was tight, but it was more of a case of it's tight because we weren't creating rather than they were matching us with creativity. After the FA Cup, it was into Premier League action. We were at home to Arsenal. It's 4th of March. It was my birthday. Well, it would have been my in-game birthday for next year. So this is, next year, year after next. Yeah, year after next. This is my 48th birthday present. It was a game against Arsenal. So after Ben Rahama was not really potent last week, Bowen came in. Zaniolo opened the scoring after half hour. Just before the half-time mark, Bowen riding one challenge, firing it over. Zaniolo shot, rebounded into Souček's path. In the second half, we win the ball early up. Charles Alina, lovely little dink over the oncoming keeper. And then with just 5 to play, Alina, again, tackle, 1-2 with Bowen. And that was all she wrote. That was an incredibly comfortable home win against a side that previously, historically have been a Premiership powerhouse. They're kind of on the decline. When we played them here, I think they were 8th. They had just 6 shots all game. We had 14. We had more possession, despite us not being a possession-based team. We had more possession. Our passes, pass completion was higher than theirs. We just absolutely, we bossed the game. Ben Rahama last time out didn't do well. Bowen came back, did very, very well. Noble didn't do particularly well last game. So we gave young Connor Coventry from the youth team a game. He did okay. Didn't stand out. Not really enough to cement a place in the first team, but did well enough. And then John Joe Kenny, he's running out of lifelines here now. 6-9 here is probably one of the best games he's played for a long time for us, and that's saying a lot. But Arsenal, it was a 4-0 home win. It was a lovely birthday present, in-game fictional birthday thing. It was really, really nice. Kept us riding Liverpool's coattails. So we were riding high. Confidence was good. 2 games to open up the month, and we were then at home in the second leg of the Champions League first knockout round. It was the second leg, as I say. It was Napoli. The first leg finished 2-2. Kind of disappointing after we took the lead. With 2-0 up, they dragged it back to 2-2. But yeah, they came to our knowing that we only needed a point to make ourselves safe with it. A couple of changes in there, and Babu had to come in at left back because Luke Thomas was unregistered, and Winks has come in for Connor Coventry. Napoli held out right up until an absolute thunderbolt from Ben Rahama right at the end there. And Babu got himself sent off. So he'll be missing for the quarter-final because that 1-0 win takes us through 3-2 on aggregate. We have been drawn against Bayern Munich in the quarters and then either Liverpool or Juve in the semi-finals. Yeah, Liverpool again. I'm hoping that Juve knock them out because I'm just not confident of playing Liverpool at all at any point. This was far more dominant than the 1-0 suggested. We restricted them to 4 chances all game. Again, for a team like ours that we don't play possession football, we gegenpress. We get the ball. We don't tiki-taka around. When we got the ball, we attack. So yeah, but we had more possession. Again, our pass completion in the 90%. Really happy with the technical ability of these players that we've got to be able to make these passes, knocking them about. So it was a good. It's a 100% record to the month so far, which then gave us 2 back-to-back games against Burnley. The only change to the lineup on this one was in the wing backs. Luke Thomas comes in and then Bobber goes over to the right. And it was Luke Thomas setting up Harry Winks in the 23rd minute for a right rocket there. Then with 10 minutes for half-time, João Pedro, he's the league-leading goal scorer at Burnley there, knocked it in. And that's how it finished. And Babu got injured with 20 minutes to play, which is disappointing. Mainly because John Joe Kenny's not playing particularly well, so options at right back, and we're going to be going bed with Ben Johnson, I believe, going forward. But it disappointed. Rugani had one ruled off. It was harsh. It was a guy in the middle who was offside when he run through from a free kick. But it is what it is. We should have had enough to beat Burnley. It's points dropped. If we win our games in hand, we still go ahead, but we're now just 1 point ahead instead of the 3 it would have put us. So 3 days later, it was the return against Burnley. Again, a couple of changes here. Souček needed a rest, so Connor Coventry's come in. Kenny came in for the injured Mbabu. And we started like a house on fire. 2nd minute, Jared Bowen from the deep free kick. And then 5 minutes later, Kera feeding Kenny. Kenny coming over, dropping it onto Elena's head. And that made it a very early 2-0. Burnley then woke up. A rocket from Durrami from the edge of the area made it 3-1. Then João Pedro running his way through and slotting it home made it 2-2 just after half-time. 20 minutes to go, though. Zaniolo got himself brought down and then picked himself off and put it away for a 3-2 win. It was deserved. Possession-wise, again, I don't know where these possession stats are coming from, but we're not supposed to be a possession-based team. 60-40 in our possession, in our favour, the possession with it. The passes are a lot lower here. That works out with the fact that Winks and Coventry both had poor games, 6.6 and 6.3. So their passing in their interplay there was where it was breaking down. It looks like it there, but we created more than them. Actual shots and shots on target were both far higher. So yeah, we deserved the win. Connor Coventry managed to get himself sent off just after we took the lead. So we were, for the last 20 minutes, we were on shutdown mode and protecting the lead that we'd just won back. But that was nice. It kept us going, picked ourselves up after dropping points against them last time. Then we had the final game of the month because we had an international break. which was the FA Cup quarter-finals. We were away to Newcastle. The only change here again was in that central midfield role. Souček came in for the suspended Coventry, and we started again very, very strong. Charles Elena, free kick, lovely bend on that, firing that in. 20 minutes, Zaniolo from the spot. Newcastle woke up. Just before half-time, Wilson gets in front of Rice, rifles it into the near post, and then with 15 to play, Wilson again bursting through and placing it past this dive of Schlager, taking us into extra time. Just before the first half finished, Wilson gets his hat-trick. It terrorises all game. But it wasn't to be Newcastle's day. Busquets feeding Ben Rahama there in the second half of injury time. And then with a little more than 5 to play, Ben Rahama turning Supplier and Elena with an absolute beaut of a chip. Bent curve lift to give us the 4-3 after extra time. This was a very, very, as it plays out, the score suggests it was a very, very even game. It's nice to get through, but after being 2-0 up and cruising, we would just... Wilson bullied the back line. Rice did not have a good game at all, 6.4. He's another one that is running through lifelines. I love the guy, but Paris Saint-Germain are sniffing around. I get a feeling if they put a bid in, I'm not going to turn it down. He's just... I've tried him in midfield, didn't perform. Dropped him back to being a defender, and he's not performing. I can't keep going with him if he's going to give these kind of averages. He is averaging in the league. In the league, he is averaging 6.93. Sorry, no, he's not. 6.79. 15 appearances. It's just not good enough at all. In the Champions League, it's 6.93. So I can't carry him any longer. I'll be brutally honest with you. So Lascelles, Cardoso, and Baptiste are going to be coming in and covering those three going forward for the rest of the season. Rice is on the bench. If I need him, he'll call him in if someone's injured. But he's gone through too many lifelines for me. And that's where the month is finished. We are into the second knockout round of the Champions League. We are in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. And we are still riding Liverpool's coattails. We are 5 points behind them. We have 2 games in hand. It's on us. Next up, we've got Newcastle again, this time in the league, with Liverpool playing Aston Villa. But that's where we are. It's been a very, very... Just the points dropped against Burnley, which slightly take the gloss off. But we're still there. We're still going. We've won 1 trophy. We're still in the hunt for 3 others. And we're getting ever closer to the end of the season. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Please check out my other social media sites that we've got. We've got Twitter, which is Dave_GoodYourFM. I also stream on Twitch on a Tuesday and a Friday. I've got a Breakin save there, taking statistically the worst team in Scottish League football and trying to revive their fortunes and move them up through the leagues. It's going quite well. We're in second season. But yeah, check that out. That's twitch.tv/DaveGoodYourFM. Give me a follow there. It'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, guys. As always, thanks for watching. I've been Dave. You've been you. See you on the next video.